Jambo. Can you say Jambo? That's how you say hello in Swahili. Welcome to Patrika's Little Star Cafe. Facts that are fast, fun, and keep you happy. Today's Monday, April 11th, 2022. And here are today's matters for chatter. Number 1. Billionaire Elon Musk, founder of SpaceX and Neuralink, recently bought 9% of famous social media platform Twitter. That's more than 3 times the ownership of Twitter's founder Jack Dorsey. That gives him a lot of power. Now he has so much control that he has asked users whether or not they need an edit button on changing their tweets. And they must have voted yes, because just a day later, the long-awaited feature was finally announced. How they will manage fleeting tweets is in question, but it will allow more peaceful times, hopefully, or will people not think as much before they write, because they're not permanently accountable for their passing thoughts. Another question he asked was, is the platform dying? I wonder what's on his mind. Number 2. The world knows about big fat Indian weddings, but very few in the world get to have a wedding at the famous White House. The White House is the home of the U.S. President. Current President Joe Biden is hosting a grand wedding reception for his granddaughter Naomi in autumn. Autumn is a time between summer and winter, when the leaves fall. But she's not the first to have a wedding reception there. She's the 5th bride to have a wedding reception at the White House, at the most famous venue in the world. But 18 weddings have taken place at the White House. Even a sitting president, Grover Cleveland, got married at the White House in 1886. Number 3. Have you heard that we could be the descendants of monkeys or Neanderthals? Well, how we have evolved over time to become us is part of a concept called evolution, and the scientist behind this theory is Charles Darwin. And what do scientists do? They record their observations and take notes. But 2 of his famous notebooks went missing. Rather, people thought it to be stolen over 20 years ago. But the good news is that they have been sent back to its owners, Cambridge University. The librarian was, least to say, relieved. They were wrapped in a pink bag. What a great gift! And now for today's mega matter. A job can change a life, and that's why entrepreneurs are so important. One person's thought to employ deaf people only for a cafe venture in Kenya has been so transformational in shaping so many lives. Generally, community overlooked for these roles, smaller details were carefully incorporated to make both the customer and waiters comfortable. For instance, signage for food items was put up in Kenyan Sign Language. The customer signals and the waiter writes the order. Sometimes, if he needs to confirm something, the deaf waiter can use a familiar mime or gesture to clarify, like shivering for asking if cold coffee or not, or a fist for a hard-boiled egg. It may seem normal for most, but this was the first job for many of the waiters at Palette Cafe. Just thinking with purpose and trying to create a solution is a game changer, or rather a life changer in this case. Today's word of the day is gesture, a signal with your face or hands. And finally, for today's quote of the day, empathy is about finding yourself in another person. Thank you for listening, and do send us your questions and comments via WhatsApp, or you can email us at diptyauntie@gmail.com. Take care, lots of love, Dipty Auntie. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, do you know how loved you are?